is carried or felt from the next atom that might be near it or is pulled to it because of that energy that is distributed is still up to certain debates. But to create new atoms is just making them go really fast, get really hot, and control the environment that the particle is operating in, right? So on that basis, an understanding of how what is a particle and what is an atom is just movement. Everything is really movement. Even light is movement on a certain basis and a certain speed, the speed of light that allows it to even have the ability to be visible on a certain spectrum. And then to move forward from that and to correlate that with machines and AI. Now, what are computers? So computers are well, basic computers now are or older versions, not now, sorry, are use binary code, which are zeros and ones, and everyone, a lot of individuals already know this. So it's allowing electricity and energy on a certain basis to run a pattern, and this pattern and this combination of minerals, within this quartz and other things that allow this energy to flow and keep its consistency. And of course, the patterns, the zeros and ones, the binary sequence, are are formulated in a way for us to understand information that we want to that is too large for us to do it on paper or within our mind. So we created a system that uses zeros and ones and uses electricity energy in a confined space and travels a track really fast and the zeros and ones are representations towards human information and we've oriented it to understand human information and that dynamic and then now building up into quantum and what is a qubit and understanding the difference between as the binary and how the 0 and 1 now has the ability to be in this not a still state but a neutral state and become a 0 and 1, right? It's trying to mimic the an atom because that's a atom particles. It's, of course, through the observation, can change the outcome of what the particle chooses to display itself as, but it has a fundamental principle of how it moves and how it operates and how it's able to display the physical matter and how it builds itself up through atomic principles and atomic structures and geometry that is confined uh, into to be most efficient to distribute its energy. And through that process, um, we are trying to replicate that. That doesn't mean that quantum computers are exactly how the universe completely operates. We're just trying to mimic that. But the energy and the source that we are using to mimic that, of course, is since everything is basis of movement, is figuring out the speed that the universe operates in, kind of right. And once you can figure out that speed, and if you can match that speed that kind of you can configure a system that can reflect, of course, the universe and the operations of atoms themselves. Because the interval between the qubit changing from a 0 to a 1 or being in a still state has to happen and occur so fast that we can't